What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Two Wheeled Rider YouTube channel. My name is Mario Orsini, and today we are talking about everyday carry. So while not motorcycle specific, I've been wanting to make this video for a while because I've watched a lot of other videos like this on YouTube, and I think they're pretty cool. So I'm going to show you guys what I carry on a daily basis, and some of it does have some motorcycle reasons behind it. So the Ridge wallet. Now, these things are not cheap, but they are really cool, and there are some knockoff brands. I haven't tried the knockoff brands, but this is kind of like the original. Mine is the aluminum wallet. What I love about it is it forces you not to carry a bunch of, extra stuff and end up like George Costanza. I've got all my cards, whether they're my insurance card, credit card, IDs, those sorts of things. And I ordered mine so it also had the money strap, and I got the money clip, but I much prefer the money clip. Brian carries one of these. I got some other friends that carry them. They're awesome. I've always enjoyed carrying my wallet in my front pocket because when you're riding a motorcycle, you don't want to be sitting on it. So very compact, and love this thing. I've been carrying it for about 6 months now and no complaints. So Ridge wallet is the first thing. Chap Stick. It's Chap Stick. I prefer cherry flavor. If I give you one pro tip, when you get finished using your Chap Stick, I know a lot of people only run it back down to there. I run mine all the way down so it doesn't come unrolled in your pocket and then mash up in the cap. Not much else to say. All right, so keys. I know a lot of us have like PIN codes and stuff on our doors now. We don't carry as many keys, but I do have like a mailbox key and my camper keys and those sorts of things. Also my little Sheets card. What's a little bit different about my keychain is, one, I made it, and if you want to know how to make one of these, there's a cool YouTube video I'll link down below, not mine, but how I learned to make this. This is a paracord. I've got about probably 4 feet in length here. Paracord's awesome to have, and as a motorcyclist, sometimes you're going to need it. Whether you need to strap on some extra gear onto your bike, maybe you bust a shoelace, you can use it for that. Forgot your belt. There are all sorts of uses for paracord. You can pick it up, and I'll link some of this stuff down in the description below if I have the links. Some of them will be affiliate links, some of them will just be links to the website where you can get it, but you can get paracord at Walmart. You can obviously order it off Amazon. You can get it at a hardware store. It's really, really cheap stuff, and it is, makes a cool little keychain, and it's useful. I also carry a pocket knife on a daily basis. Obviously, pocket knives have a ton of use. One of the things I mentioned earlier, having that paracord, if you ever need to cut that down, well, you're going to need something to cut it with, so another good use, or your Amazon boxes. But this Kershaw Shuffle II, it's a great knife for about 25 bucks. It's a lockback knife. It's got a tab there for your thumb so you can flip it open. It's also got a pocket clip on it so you can push it down into your pocket, but clip it on the outside so it's easy to get to. A little over 2.5 inch blade. What else is cool is if you're not right-handed like I am and you're left-handed, this is a reversible pocket clip. You can mount it on this side, and it also has the little thumb notch there so you can open it up left-handed. Something else I like about it is its versatility. It's not a Swiss Army knife or anything, but it does have this flat blade screwdriver down here on the end, which has come in very useful numerous times. And then at the end of your day's ride, it's got a bottle opener in it so you can pop open a couple of cold ones. The other knife that I sometimes carry, but I'll be honest, I don't carry it nearly as often, is also a Kershaw. This is the Launch 4. It's very expensive for what it is. It's got a 1.9 inch blade on it. It does have a pocket clip on it, and it's about $145, but the fact that it's an automatic just makes it cool. So if you want to open up your Amazon boxes even faster, check into one of these. Another thing I carry on a daily basis, sunglasses. These are Oakley frog skin polarized Valentino Rossi editions. I have a bunch of different pairs of sunglasses, but whether you're driving around in your car or truck, or you're jumping off your bike, while I do enjoy a ball cap to keep the sun out of my eyes, I spent a lot of money having LASIK surgery done like 15 years ago, so I want to protect my eyes. So a good quality pair of sunglasses is kind of a must-have. Obviously, I'm not carrying them around in my pocket, but when I'm on the bike, they're in the tank bag. When I'm in my truck or car, they're in the glove box, or I think both vehicles have one of those little sunglass container or storage containers in them. So good pair of sunglasses, must have. So the next thing I have on me every single day is kind of like my knives in that I switch it up. I don't necessarily have the same one on me every day, and that is my watch. And in particular, this is the Garmin Instinct Solar. I have some other watches I wear, like my Tissot Nikki Hayden edition, but they haven't made that watch because it was special edition since 2007, and my Tag Heuer. Those are the three that I switch up every few days, but mostly I've been wearing this Garmin. And what I like about it, it is a smartwatch, but what's cool about it is the GPS capability. So if you do a lot of things outdoors and you want to track things like mountain bike rides or road bike rides or dirt bike rides or any sort of ride, since we're talking about two wheels, it's awesome for that. It's got a lot of great athletic features built into it. The other neat thing about this is I used to wear an Apple Watch for a while, but as you guys know, you basically have to charge those things up every day or at least every other day. The battery life on this Garmin Instinct is pretty awesome. It'll go about 25, 26 days in between charges. But what's really cool, because this is the solar edition, when you're out in the sunlight, it actually charges the battery. So if you're not using all the GPS features on it, which you're not going to be most of the time, the battery life's kind of indefinite. I've found that I got to charge mine about every other month, maybe every 6 weeks, something like that. So love this watch. It kind of looks like a G-Shock. You don't have to get yours in orange, but it's built like a G-Shock. You can beat the hell out of it, so works out great for me. So two of the things you saw in the opening sequence, I don't necessarily carry on a daily basis, but I do carry them quite often. One of them is a lighter, and I actually prefer the Zippo Lighter. They're obviously refillable. The wicks are replaceable. Everything's replaceable on them. They're totally rebuildable. They'll last you a lifetime. This is, you guys know I like Jack Daniels. This is a special edition one that I picked up actually at the Zippo factory. The other reason you might want to carry one of these, because like I said, if you're using paracord and you got to cut it to keep it from unraveling, the easiest thing to do is get a flame out and just kind of melt the ends, and that will keep your paracord from unraveling. There are tons of uses for a lighter though. So these things are usually pretty fairly priced, $15 to $25, unless you get like some sort of special one. So Zippo Lighter, I like carrying it with me. Not all the time, but quite often. One of the other things I carry, but not on a daily basis, though I do like having this on the bike, is a small flashlight. This is an LED flashlight. I can't find this specific model for sale anymore. It's made by Police Security. But I do really like this light, and one of the things I like about it as opposed to other small lights is it runs off a AAA battery. You know, a lot of them run off like a stack of watch batteries if you're carrying a smaller light. Those are harder to find. They cost more money. One of these, whatever brand you go with, make sure you're going to fit in your pocket or wherever you're going to put it, but also make sure, maybe it runs off a AAA or AA battery, something that's a little bit easier to find and something you may have on you, or at least, in your junk drawer at your house. All right, so something else that I think we all carry on us on a daily basis are our smartphones. Now, unfortunately, I have two. I have one for work and I have one for personal use. This one here is an iPhone 11 Pro. This is an iPhone 11. The cases I use on them, this has an OtterBox commuter case, I believe. You can beat the crap out of one of these things. Those of you that have iPhones, Apple does make a battery pack case. I do really like this for my work phone because when I'm traveling, it basically doubles the battery life. These cases are not cheap though. They're about $100, $120, something like that. But you got to have your iPhone on you or whatever phone you're carrying, though if you're carrying an Android and I get those green bubbles in my text messages, I may not reply to you. But, whether I'm replying to YouTube comments, emails, phone calls, text messages, or looking up directions to a good restaurant, kind of a must-have to carry on a daily basis. All right, so much like the lighter and the flashlight, something else I carry on me, maybe not on a daily basis, but pretty often, is something I just don't want to show on the channel today because the video could get demonetized. But it is small. It is black, and it's also made in Austria, just like my motorcycles. All right, maybe I'll show you real quickly. Obviously, the key to my KTM. So anyway, that is what I carry on a daily basis and some of the reasons I carry them. Like I said, down in the description below, I'll try to link as many of these things as I can find. Obviously, I'm not going to link cell phones. You guys all have smartphones at this point. But anyway, just wanted to share that with you. And if you've got some stuff you carry and why, let me know down in the comments section below. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, consider hitting that subscribe button because if you like motorcycles, well, this is the place to be. If you have any questions about any of the things I went over today, let me know down in the comments section below. I'll do my best to answer them. And as always, I'll talk to you again soon.